So we are into the second Trump administration now, and there have been so many changes in immigration. But the changes are not just about illegal immigration. Legal immigration is also going to be getting a lot more scrutiny under Trump 2.0. So, what kind of changes can we expect to see with marriage-based green card applications? So, one of the things that we expect to return are interviews. During the Biden administration, a lot of marriage-based green card interviews were waived as long as there was not some kind of suspicion of fraud on the application. Interviews were being waived, which was great because things were getting approved much faster and USCIS was trying to get through their backlog. We expect that interviews are going to return for this category, and officers will be expected to look at each case with a presumption of fraud. Marriage fraud for immigration obviously does happen, and people get married just for the immigration benefit. And we will have to prove that your relationship is legitimate. Interviews may be lengthy and intense. They may use what's called a Stokes interview more often, which is that you and your spouse will be placed in different rooms, asked the same questions to see if your answers are consistent. So that's interviews. Another thing that we may be seeing a lot more of are RFEs, requests for evidence. After you submit your application, they say, we're not ready to approve or deny, we want more information. So we've already been seeing these when it comes to the financial information. They're being very nitpicky. I had a client who submitted all her financial information, but she had changed jobs in the middle of last year. So it wasn't absolutely clear what, her W-2 wasn't matching up with her tax returns because there were multiple jobs. So we got an RFE and we had to make a whole chart mapping out what months she was at which job and how much income she made at each job. So that's financials. RFEs may also be about the relationship itself. They may want more proof of your that you have a shared residence, that you're living together. Maybe you sent in utility bills with both of your names on it, but they want leases, etc. When you come to the interview, you will also need to be bringing more updated documents so that, if this is months later, maybe you need to bring updated financial information, updated pay stubs, prove that you're still living together so that everything that you're presenting is the most recent and the most relevant evidence. Processing times. We expect this one to change too. There has already been, a federal hiring freeze. There have been cuts to USCIS agency staff. So during the first Trump administration, we did see processing times for marriage green cards go up about 50%. And during the last administration, we had some approvals come in within 5 months. And we do expect it to go back up towards the 12, 13 month, maybe plus range. So what can we do about all of this? You have to prepare your most solid application and not leave any room for the officers to doubt the legitimacy of your relationship, to doubt the soundness of your financial situation. If you think that there's any question, add in even more evidence as much as you can, and speak to a professional, get as much guidance as you can, because this is not the time to just wing it.